gastrocnemius is basically the largest part of your calf that actually shows up, as you can see in these photos right here. Because goddamn, look at these calves. But I'm just gonna refer them. Well, I'm gonna refer the left head and the right head as this is gonna be the outer. This is gonna be the inner. So basically with growing your calves, I highly suggest that you do probably a high rep scheme. So 10 to 15 reps with like 5 sets each exercise you do with them. So usually you don't want to go really too heavy at all, because why the fuck do you want to use a ton of weight? You're not going to get any results out of that, because you're probably going to be overlifting and you're not getting the best contraction possible. So like that's the biggest thing in your calves, is make sure you're squeezing at the top and you're getting the best stretch possible, or else your calves are not going to grow. You see it all the time. So basically with your calves, the reason why I say high reps is because with this movement, like if you're doing a calf raise, the range of motion is so short compared to like pretty much every other exercise you do. You want to get higher reps because it keeps that muscle under tension as long as you want. Well, yeah. So that's why I recommend that. And I usually stick to a pretty standard like straight foot calf raise. I do standing and seated. But if you're having issues where like your inner calf is growing more than your outer calf, then you can change up your feet angle. So you can change up your feet angle. So if you want to hit the inside of your calves, you put your feet like this. So your heels are facing outward, and then your press that hits the inside of your calf. And if you want to hit the outside of your calf, you do the opposite. So you go like this. That'll hit the outside of your calves. So I only recommend doing these if one of your calf heads are lacking. But if you're actually doing straight foot, you usually don't run into this issue at all unless your form's bad. So as I talked about, you want to stick with the higher reps with growing your calves. And I'm going to show some videos after this like whole little ordeal right here of the 2 exercises I do to help grow my calves. So enjoy. Yeah, sorry about this video. It's kind of in a vertical little video, and it looks like shit. But basically this movement, you want to make sure you're watching the weight, obviously, and making sure you get the best contraction possible. You see how I go all the way down, and then I push up and contract all the way. You can tell in my where my calves are. You can see that I'm getting a contraction because my calves actually, obviously, they look like they're blowing out more when I contract. So make sure you're watching that. And eventually, over time, your calves will grow. It takes a while. I've been training calves consistently for probably a couple months now, and I'm making some decent progress. But like, honestly, I think they're a bitch to grow, and I'm hitting them 2 times a week too. But that's another thing. If you want your calves to grow faster, definitely up the amount of times you're hitting your calves per week, because the more you do that, the more it's going to stimulate growth. If you want to get them every other day, I don't think you have an issue at all, because there's more of like an endurance muscle anyway. So when you use them every single day, it wouldn't be a bad idea to use them as much as possible. So again, with the seated calf raise, you guys might not have this at your gym, but if you do, great. If not, you can change it out for like the actual seated one, and the padding goes on your knee. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but same deal. Just make sure you're getting the biggest stretch possible, and make sure you're contracting at the top all the way. So watch through, and if you happen to give a fuck, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Peace.